Okay, so today we'll discuss about the dates. Today all topics are small concepts, not very big concepts like a date, how you need to print the date. Maybe in your project you can see basically by default whenever you are printing the date, they will follow some standard structure. Okay, but if you want that structure in your different ways, maybe you will get the requirement. Maybe you are receiving as a date, but I want it in the string. Maybe you will get as a string, you want to convert a date, and suppose a date, year, month. No, I want in different way, month, year, date. These type of conversions now sometimes while working with the US client project, something they need the time in different zones, right? Not Indian time zone, maybe UTC time zone. So these all things, okay, in Java 7, some little bit over headache to do those type of things. Okay, but in the Java 8 they made it very simple to just you need to use a predefined classes. That's it. It's very easy to implement. And how I will show you some couple of programs, around 10 programs I will show you. You will have a better clarity on the dates. Okay, next, one more topic is the serialization. Basically, in every project while you are implementing Pojo classes, by default there is implements is serializable. Okay, when you do the serializable, how you need to perform the actions. Okay, why we need, if we make it as a serializable, we don't have any methods, but what internally JVM, what it is giving a functionality to you, those things we'll talk about. And one more thing, garbage collection. Okay, garbage collection means in C language, if you create any method, memory allocation, if you create, you need to deallocate yourself. And in the Java, you are creating so many number of objects, but you are not utilizing whichever objects we are not using those things. Okay, JVM will take care through garbage collection. It will free up the memory for you. Okay, that is the functionality of the garbage collection. I will show you one example on the garbage collection. You will have a clarity. Serialization and externalization, two concepts and the dates. This is our agenda today. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Super. Now try to see. Um, in Java 7 till basically. Okay. If you take as a date object, they are giving in two packages: util package, SQL package. Anytime you gone through this type of package names.
Yeah, util package I know. Like,
Okay, now try to see here. This is my simple class. Date d equal to new date I written here. Okay. Now I remove my import statement. If you try to see here, see java.util package, java.sql package. Okay, SQL is specific to the database operations. Again, they are confusing. Still, there is some difference. Will be again util package and SQL package. In the SQL package, time is not providing completely. Some differences will be there. So there is some confusion for the programmer also. Which one I need to use? It should not be a consistent, right? So that's why the what they make it. Okay, util package to handle date and time, date, calendar, time zone are not up to the mark with respect to the convenience and performance. Okay. To overcome these problems, what they come up is, okay, Oracle team integrated with a Joda time. This is another company. Okay, this API basically developed by Joda organization. They are available in the form of Java.time package. Okay, we can say Joda API. This is specific to the date type. All date time classes you can use. Okay. Now try to see zone ID and period object. Now zone ID object is can be used to represent the zone. That means you are in India. Now someone is there in the Australia or UK, London. There, with respect to their time zones, if you need, you can use the zone ID also. If you provide a specific region, you will get their region timing also. Okay. And if you want to create as a specific zone, still you can create also, no problem at all. Okay. Period object can be used to represent quantity of time. Okay, that is fine. These are the main datem. There's nothing much theory here. Everything is a programming. These all concepts also. Okay, theory is 1 or 2 lines only. Okay, even in interview also they will ask like a theory is something. When do the programming, if you have a clarity, then you can make whatever you need the statements, theory points. Okay, now I don't want to waste time much on the theory. Okay, now I'm choosing util date. Okay, now if just I'm printing the d object. Okay, try to see. Okay, by default you got see Sunday November 1st and time ist time zone. See, you are using the ist 2020. Okay, this is just printing the date object. Okay, now once you get the data object, what you can do the operations means you can see d dot. If you see here, before, after, some get date, get day, get hours, get minutes, lot of things will be there. Let me use the get time as of now. See, get time, the get time is giving as a written type as a long. Okay, now try to see long l equal to, just I'm printing l. Okay, I'm printing as a L here. See, the date you will get in the form of the long. And one more thing, in your projects, while you are generating your jar file or final version of the file, if you want to release a product, okay, maybe instead of your, if you're assuming you are a Java developer, they will release the jar file with the version. Apart from the version, they will append the timestamp also. Okay, few places you can see the timestamp. So many 90 cases you can see the timestamp in the form of here in this, like this only, to make it very clear. If you want to make it here, your file name will be very huge. Okay, basically they will give in the form of the epoch time, in the form of the unique seconds. Still we can do by using the Java 8 how you can develop the times also. I will show you. This is the very old way of writing. That's why I'm not concentrating on much programs on this one. Okay, and next to try to see here. Um, Now here same program, just I'm printing my date. That's it. Nothing is new. If you want to confirm, get time is returning as a long. Same I'm passing as a D2 object. See, the output will be same here. Nothing is new. Okay, maybe let me copy here. You can try. Let me remove d1 dot get time, but it is not printing. It is stringing as a literal is out of the range. Why? Because this constructor is accepting as a date. Okay, this date you are passing as a d1 dot get time. That's why you are printing the date. Okay, nothing is you, just how to create the date object as shown here. Okay, and if you want to talk about the calendar, we have a different types of calendars like a Gregorian calendar. If you let me open the calendars here, if you see here, mm, Gregorian calendar, Japanese calendar, Buddhist calendar, lot of calendars we have here. Okay, so instead of creating the date object manually every time, they are creating as a abstract method of the get instance. From the calendar also you can get the time also. Calendar dot get time. Now try to see. See, I'm getting get time means I'm getting the full value. Basically, as the method name says, get a time. Basically, you should get only the time, not the date also. Okay, even method names also confusion for you sometimes while using till Java 7. What are the classes you are using? Okay, in Java 8 they're very specific, each and everything. Okay, you need the date. Okay, you can use the date class. You need the time. You can use the time class. That way they're very specific. Okay, let me show you another program that is 2 points. This point I will come up later. Okay, let me open Java 8 dates concept, then you will have a better clarity. Okay, try to see here local date. Just this is an object. You don't need to create any object. If you take local date is a final class. If it is a final, can I extend this class, guys? If it is a final,
No, we cannot
We
extend.
cannot extend. Okay, what they made it as a final, so no one can extend. Whoever they want, they can utilize the class. That's it. They can, even they can't override the methods also. If any method, see, all variables are default as a final here. Okay, lot of inbuilt methods are available, all like a static methods. Now try to see. Now basically now is nothing but, even in database, if you are from the MySQL, if you try to use, if you type as a now, you will get the date. Anyone tried?
No,
Even
sir.
in the Unix system also, if you try to use the now, you will get the time also. Okay, they made it as the same way, local date dot now. That's it. Okay, name itself local date. Now try to see here. Therefore you got the date object. That's it. But it is in one standard format. Okay, year, okay, month and day, they are followed. This is a standard format. If you want to convert this date to different conversion, you can do also, no problem. Okay, now the same way, if it is a local date means, try to see, maybe local time also will be there. See, local, if you say control space bar, local date, local date time format, local date time, local time. Now try to see here, time equal to, okay, local time dot now. That's it. Your job is done. You will get the time object also. See, you got the time here. Okay, this come up the nanoseconds. You can ignore hours, minutes, seconds. Okay, now try to see. We'll do some local time, local date. Now I need the combination. Whenever I'm printing, I need date and time. Okay, so can you guess the class name, how it will be look like? When I say date, I have a local date. When I have a time means local time. Can you guess, if I need date and time, how the class name will look like? Can you guess?
Local
Local
date
date
time.
and time.
Exactly, local date time. Okay, where it is? Okay, here only I will do. Try to see here, local date time. Now see, LDT equal to local date time dot now. LDT. Okay, see, combination you are getting, local time, local date time. Okay, next. Now,
Sir, I have
uh,
a doubt here.
yes, yes,
So local date time in the sense, it's like users system date and time, right? Like
yes,
suppose the user
exactly.
log in from US, so it will show their EST time according to
Yes,
their
exactly,
system. If I log into India, then it will show as IST.
exactly. Okay. Now here, while printing, you got your date. Assume that now this is your year, this is month, and this is for a day. Okay, but after printing the date, maybe I need to do some calculation. I need only the month. I don't want the date and I don't want the year. Then what they are doing, they are providing some predefined methods. Try to see here. See here, I got the local date here, day of month. If you see here, day dot, when I say dot, you have lot of things, lot of methods we have here. At a time, compare to, equals, get, chronological, lot of things you can do by using R&D really, if you want to do. So on top of that, what I can do, I need day of month, day of week, and day of year. Okay, so I took these days, month value, date value. So now you got your three attributes. Now you can do whatever conversion you need. Okay, here right now what we can do, you got your three values here, day, month, and year. Now which format you want, you can do here, no problem at all. There is no restriction. Whereas in the Java 7, you can need to create simple date format, this conversion. In that way, you need to do some format if you need really. Here also we can do in some places. Now try to see here. See how here percentile D is nothing but a digits. If it is any floating point related, you can use as a percentile F. Okay. Now see, now here I concatenated everything in SOP statement. I'm printing by using hyphens. Here I'm using slashes in your own format. Okay.
So, so
Yes.
w-
Go ahead.
what is a printf? I just
Okay.
use println and
Yes, exactly. I will come to the point. Okay. Whenever you are using, you are passing as a multiple arguments. Okay. This is one way of writing here. Okay. Another way of writing. Okay. Println is nothing but we are printing a new line. F is nothing but a format. Which type of format you are printing? Okay. Now here D is nothing. Maybe if you are from the C background, if you know printf and scanf, they are using percentile symbols. Which digit character in that way. In the same way, F, and even you have a error also. Print. There is a methods F. Um, printf. If you try to see arguments, okay, string format, which type of format you want to display, and this is called variable number of arguments here. See, or till I didn't explain what you variable number of arguments, vararg method, array vararg method, still I didn't explain. I will explain also, don't worry that part. Okay. Now these d m by 3 of type as a integer. Okay. Now if I use here f, now I'm trying to use the f is nothing but it is specific to the floating point numbers. See, now it is saying illegal format conversion exception. Okay. Now here d is nothing but a digit, that means your integer values. That's why using print format, this is called. Is it clear?
yes.
Okay.
What if I want to print string and digit?
Sorry.
What if I want to print a string and digit?
String and digit. You mean to say string and digit. Now we are using
Yeah.
what I can do, slash percentile yes, if you given assume that. Okay. It's loading. Here I am providing some string str abc I given str. Now if I try to print it here, clear?
Clear. Clear, sir.
That is the way. Just d is digit, f is the floating point numbers, any decimal. Strings you can use as a yes. Still we have some formats
Okay.
in there. You can search in the Google, you will get lot of formats also. You can do some R&D.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next. In the same way you can apply for the time also, local time, hour, minute, second, and nanosecond. Okay. Now same concept, same thing. Okay. Nano very rarely we will use. Basically we will use first three only. Okay. Okay. Local date time, just now I already explained this example. Okay. Assume that you have a custom date. Now you want to print a date. Okay. Some your date of birth, some year, specific year you want to give something. Now you can provide here. There is a off method. This off method is a static method. If you click here, okay, see the method they look like, pass in this the format year, month, day of month, hour, minute. If you do internally, they are using local date and local off. Again, they are converting your local date time. That is the internal logic. That is the abstraction for us. If any custom, if you want, you can provide here. Okay. See, this is the data. Yes. In the same way, if you need the local time, you can do also, no problem. See, it's a different ways of giving the input number of arguments. This is nothing new. Local date time of here, this I'm giving as a time here. If I try to print it this program, try to see here date time. Just try to see here. Now here you have a let's see, first day in 2020 creating local date by providing input arguments. Now here January 1st 2014. Okay, it's not 2020, so you can make as a 2020. Now here you will get as a specific date. See, specific date here. 100 day if you want in the year of 2020. Here you can provide 100. If you want to provide 365 days, then you can provide 365 days. 368 if you given here of 2020. Daytime exception, invaluable value. Why? Because your will be a 365 days, right? If you given keep on that, you will get an exception. If you need 2020, you need 65th day if you need. Now you can, you will day, this is the 65th day. January, February, March. You can calculate the number of days and it will be calculated, will give you. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you have a specific date, you want to add or you want to delete, you need to add hours, minutes, seconds. This type of requirement came. This is a local date time. Here we have a lot of methods. dt1 I given for you to get an idea some few methods. See, if you there's a plus, when I do the plus, you can see plus days, hours, minutes, seconds, nanoseconds, weeks, years, all like a overloaded methods. Is one of the compile time polymorphism. Method name arguments are different. Even method names are different here. Is it clear now? See, plus months and minus months. What I'm giving? I'm giving 1 year. Same year, I'm applying plus and minus also. If you apply the 6 months of the current month, this is the word. This is a minus. Now, if you want to do spend with the hours, minutes, you can do also. Okay. Next, is it clear? Dates, conversions I will explain in the couple of minutes.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Next, zone ID. You are in which zone? Now, just there is a system default one static method is available. Okay. Now, this is a static ID. It will return the zone ID. Internally, this zone ID is using time zone. This time zone is already available in the previous till Java 7 package. What they done on top of that, they overrided abstraction they given us. Even this time zone is available previously. See, it is introduced in JDK 1.1. Okay. On top of that, they are using this zone ID in Java 1.8 with the abstraction for us. Previously, if you want to the time zone, you need to use this way to get the zone ID. So what they done, just you need to use a system default. That's it. Name it look like you will get your zone. Okay. Now try to see when I run here. See Asia by Kolkata. Your current zone ID. Okay. Next, if you need some other region zones, you can search in the Google the zone IDs. You will get as a specific. Then here you can provide on your specific time zone. If you given this specific time zone, now you will get the current time. Now their time is 1959 on 31st day. So they are not at till in next day. So difference will be there, right? 1951 9 means around 7 o'clock, right? 7 8 o'clock
Eight,
coming.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. Still another 4 hours they're going to reach in the new day, right? If you click
Yes.
here, it should be changed to 20 their time zone. If you want to check their time zones, you can do to the programmatic of these 3 lines. That is more than enough. It will give a zone data. If you want to do some operations, if you make it ZD dot, here you can do whatever you need here. Lot of things you can do here with time zone, same time zone. Okay, basically based on your requirement you will use. We won't learn much all the methods. You got some requirement, and based on that requirement what you want to lead, that way you need to work. So sitting and learning all the methods, this is not the right way of learning also. Okay, just get an idea. When you are applying you can do the R&D that part. Okay, even in the interview also they won't ask, hey go and do this one like that. Simply they will ask, what do you know about the Java 8 date? Why we are going the Java 8, still we have a Java 7 approach, right? So there you can explain lot of inbuilt methods, very simple way of writing, you can do lot of things. Okay, next, as of now you got the time zone as a normal, right? Now there is a method, one more, instant. Try to see. Instant means it will return in the form of the UTC. 90% everyone will include the UTC format. From that type format they will convert accordingly based on the time zones also. Okay, they're given as a inbuilt method instant. If you do, you will get as a UTC time. This is the current timestamp. Okay, now previously I explained some epoch milliseconds. Okay, even in your project, even I'm working in my project, we are using the epoch time. For this time only they are generating a timestamp, they are appending to my jar file. This is one only they are
Sir, your
using.
voice is break.
Oh, is it clear now? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Again I'm repeating, if you use the local date, you will get as a current system time zone. If you need the etc time zone, you can use the predefined class as a instant. If you use, you will get it the UTC time. And the same timestamp if you need in the form of the milliseconds, epoch milliseconds. This timestamp is in the form of the milliseconds. If you given that seconds, you will get your again current time zone also. Okay, this timestamp only will append to your jar files basically in the real time. Okay, now if you really want to confirm milliseconds to the time, try to see instant dot of epoch milliseconds. Just have a method here. Here it is accepting as a long. If you given here, you will get as a specific time. Are you clear? Try to see. Hello.
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Is clear, right? Okay, give me a minute, the charging is not there. Just give me a minute. Yeah, I'm back. This is all about the UTC time zone. So let me go for a couple of programs. Ah, next, suppose you want to calculate like a period. That means maybe from current date to your date of birth. Okay, how many months, how many years, how many days, how many seconds. If you want to calculate, they're given as a predefined as a period. Instead of the period, you can provide the between. Okay, the between you can pass as a birthday date and today date. If you provide, see, any date if you want, see, start date inclusive and date exclusive, it will be include from here to till whatever you given the current date, it will give all the results for you. Not only the between, you can create lot of methods. If you make it as a control over here, see, you can provide the between. Okay, you can provide the between, you can provide the current date, you can provide the current date, you can provide the date, you can provide the current 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 date, In the period class, we have a lot of methods here. Okay, just I'm giving the very uh, which classes we are using in the Java 8 based on your requirement you can use. I'm not saying go and learn all the methods also. Okay, and now where is that class? Sorry, this is the one, right? Now if I given some specific date, see 140 year, 4 months and 12 days. Whatever you want, you can provide here also. Let me given as a 2020 here. Now let me run the program. See 0 year, 4 months, 12 days. I given as a June 20th. Now you can calculate the days and you can do whatever you need. Is it clear, guys? Period object.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, Now I'm explaining the conversions. Try to see. Okay. This is the Java 7 conversion. Now you have a simple date format. Okay. Here you are providing some input. This is my string. Okay. Now I want to convert this string to this format. Just I'm parsing my date, whether it's really true or it's a valid or not. Just I'm converting. Okay. Everything is fine. Whatever you are passing. Here, if I given as a June some value, here I given, you will get a parse exception, unparsable date. Whatever you are providing input, this is my invalid input. I can restrict by using, I'm accepting only this format. Maybe in the real time, how it will be there means you are the client, someone is a producer. They are providing some object with a date string. That is, they are expecting some string, but you are passing some different string. Then you will get a parse exception, date time exception, you will get it. So that's why the contract is very important before implementing your APIs also. Okay, this is very high level, just I'm seeing why, because recently I faced this issue. Okay, they are expecting some UTC with a different time zone. We are passing with a different time zone, both are mismatching. We are not able to complete the API also. So the dates concept is very important as part of your projects also. Okay, now this is one more way. Okay, same thing, they come up with the date time formatter. In Java 7 we are using simple date format. Okay, here same concept in Java 8, we are using Joda time API, right? So they come up with date time formatter of the pattern. Here you can provide your pattern. Okay, these patterns, if you want to know, I have a one URL here, Java 8 date time formatter. If you go, all your here specific codes will be there. Year, day, month, quarter, whatever you want, you can check it here. This is provided by the Oracle team itself. You can go through this one, you can compare whatever you need. Okay, now for this one, try to see. Here I've given as a date. This is my format now. Here, while printing, it will be print the own format, but it is expecting this is your input. This format and this format should be a match. Okay, now if you try to given here May 1 here, suppose assume that, you will get a daytime parse exception. See, couldn't be parsed at index 11. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, anyway, I will share you time this Java 8 features complete package. I will share you, you can practice also. Why? Because this is very important. I will share you, don't worry. Okay. Next, this is already just covered. And now try to see here. Now you have a local date. Okay, here you are printing. Now in single line you can make it, your date object has a format method. Here I'm applying your format. Try to see here, I need this format only on your current date. Okay, now try to see here. See, 1st November 2020. Okay, maybe if you remove m, the period should be exist. Okay, see 11 you got. If you make it as a 3 m's, you will get as a November first 3 characters. If I make it as a 1, what will happen? Same thing. It will be treating as a same thing. This one and this one both are optional. Now you need the year. Now let me take it. Right now 2020 is displaying. See, if you use double time, you are using 20 itself. Shortcut. Now here, if I can make it as a DD here. See, I got the 01 instead of 1. Is it clear now? How the formatting I'm doing?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now the same thing. Just now I done with the time date, right? Now this time I'm using the time. Now try to see hour, minute, seconds. Now try to see 8:41:23. Hour, minute, second. Now you can do R&D here, whatever you need. Just now we done some conversions here. If you make it as W, and I can make it as here double D here. Okay, here instead of capital H, I will try to use small h. What will happen? These conversions, if you want to know, you can go through this documentation. You will get a idea. See, capital H, hour of a day, small m, minute of hour, small s, capital S, capital A. Lot of things you can see here. But it's difficult to remember everything. Okay, while using, you will get an idea. Oh, it's loading. Is it clear, guys, about the dates concept? These are all the dates concepts. Nothing is new.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Super. Okay, now let me run the. Oh, it's still loading. So these are all the date concepts. Okay, then we'll start the garbage collection. Hardly it will take 10-15 minutes. Garbage collection. Then we'll go for the serialization. Then you will have a better clarity about serialization and garbage collection also. Just to go through the agenda once again. Previously I shared, right? If anything is missing from my side, just let me know. Apart from the multi-threading,